some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Michigan State Spartans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Michigan State's offense will have the ball first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
The Spartans can really attack on this second and short. Got it in the middle, it's called. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. And the Spartans are on the move. To the air, it's Childs. And here comes the offense on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Going to swing it on second down. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. Third and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. You get to have a little fun. Go get the quarterback.
Grab over the middle. It's McCray. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. The Buckeyes offense will go to work for the first time today. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Off the play fake on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
And that goes down as an incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC would be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on third down. Dances away. Trying to escape and get it himself. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic.
Makes the grab past the marker. At midfield, he's got
your breath every single time this guy catches the football. That's a short, easy completion. He's so dangerous after the catch, David, and he shows you the wheels, taking it all the way to the house.
Yeah, and I think it's also important to point out, how about the QB play? Getting the ball out right where he can catch the football and use his speed and playmaking ability after it, and he shows you, man. That's why he's dangerous. That's why this offense is always one play away from getting to the house.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
That's a great individual effort by him right there. When I think about Ohio State football, too, especially on defense, right, it's the legacy of the Silver Bowl. It's guys flying around, giving great effort, and getting to the football. But it all has to start up front on the D-line. You've got to be dominant at that position. And right there, you just saw that, the ability to win one-on-one and make a play.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. It's a seam wide open at the 20. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give on the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Almost intercepted in the end zone, and what a red zone stop that would have been. It'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Off play action on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gonna run it. It's Peoples. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Buckeyes may be leaders in the modern game, but this has an old-school, vintage Buckeye feel to it when they move the ball on the ground.
And Ohio State's done it year after year, and it's player after player, but this university recruits at such an elite level. They find dudes, and it's easy to run the football when you've got some dudes.
Sends it back in motion. To throw, it's St. Clair. Forced out of the pocket. Caught behind the line. It's Thurman.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined there. The quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
That's caught. It's Miller. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on 3rd down. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. He's just outside the 20-yard line, stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Moving away from pressure. Snagged in the middle, it's Porter. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
How many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they're executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
Looking downfield, it's Childs. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down. And the Spartans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big time to play.
And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines.
Ohio State, 14. Michigan State, 3.
Would have been a makeable 49-yard field goal attempt, but they'd rather try to keep the ball and move it on 4th and short. Tries to get it on the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
That's a risky play call there. 4th and a couple of yards, and you turn around, you hand it to your running back, you say, my guy's a better athlete than any of yours on defense.
And the ball's out there after it. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Hits the accelerator to the right. He's at the 10.
What a massive play by the defense, knocking it out. That's a country fumble. There's nobody around it, so you scoop that puppy up and you get downfield. It's a huge return and a momentum-changing play.
The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got a kick in the door. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Man, you got to give credit to this defense. In the sudden change situation, they barely had a chance to even blink. Just a second ago, they were on the sideline. All of a sudden, there's a turnover. They got to take the field. They're on their own goal line, and a phenomenal
touchdown, Ohio State. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Turning it on. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Spartans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Got room to work. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Childs. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Collier. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Bought a little time, lets it go. They're working that left side. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go.
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Man, that's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push. Off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
Yeah, I might go back to that one and call that one again. It worked so well.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking down the left side. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. Grab near the marker. It's Smith. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Buckeyes have their offense in high gear. Lost to throw again. He'll take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Unloads to the right. Got it! They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Buckeyes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. And he will score! Touchdown, Buckeyes! And with the way he's throwing it right now, there are some big names at the top of that record list. J.T. Barrett, Dwayne Haskins, Justin Fields. Might be getting ready to move them down a notch.
And moving those guys down, that's a day. That's the day you dream about. That's the day where the ball's barely touching the ground, you're in a zone, and everything is going your way.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. There he goes. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Collier. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Marsh. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Pushes for the goal line. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Michigan State.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
The extra point is good, and they cut it to a 28-13 game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. As if they didn't get it off in time, it'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Going to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. One more snap coming before halftime. Play action. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was his fingers. And the Spartans will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Flushed out of the pocket. The throw. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Nice move to keep running. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll pull it on the read. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Makes it past the marker. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Fires to the wideout. The sure hands, it's Smith. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Punch it out of the air. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out.
It's picked off, and that's number 10.
Man, it's really nice as a defense to force 3rd and long, where you can bring in a nickel, Jesse, and you can play zone coverage with those zone eyes on the quarterback.
Yeah, as a quarterback, too, you got to know with that extra DB out there, your timing better be good and you better be accurate, because if you're not, they've got ball hawks in the back end, and that errant throw.
And the defense is going to get 2 for the safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Got his man to the left. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
That's a great job getting the first down by that guy. He's a big-time weapon. He's got the speed. He's got everything you look for in a wide receiver. And it's funny, you think about Ohio State football. Back in the day, Woody Hayes running the ball through.
Going for it all. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. High the change now on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Moves around to clear up the vision. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He tries to take the top off. Got it in stride at the 15. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Buckeyes are on the move. from the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got his man. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Off the play fake. Snags it. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the route is on.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Michigan State, 13.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Under fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Spartans will call on their punt team. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and
Wide open on the right. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Once he got some room, it was over.
Man, how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him, and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Got room at the 35. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Childs. Snagged out of the air. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Spartans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Rides the back on the option, the give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Breaks into the open. They believe in this running game, and they take it all the way down to the 25 before he goes out of bounds. And the Spartans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Collier.
awesome body control, and great job, too, knowing where he is on the field to make sure he got his feet down in bounds. At this point, this guy's been open all over the field, and if I'm the QB, man, I keep throwing him the ball.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Splits the uprights. Good. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for room. It's Peoples. Got enough for the first down. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. To the ground. He's got it again. Turns it on at midfield. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Oh, they're after him! And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive. Use the play fake, now to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Oh, what a move. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll leave it with him. Oh, better look out! And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
Leaves it with the back. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Looking to buy time. On the move, he fired. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll go to the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Thurman. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Vance. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Boyd. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on 2nd down. Hands it off. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. And the Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Now from inside the red zone. Using the quick game. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. Curl route seems simple, but when you time it like that so it's right on him, man, that's a tough play to stop.
And give the receiver a lot of credit, too, because he knew where to stick.
And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something. That maybe you can build on.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the...
Turning it on! They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ball game with a lead and I can continue to run the football and they have no answers, well, then I'm going to walk away with a win. So, listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the football, keep running the clock.
Give to the running back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
And that's a nice third down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together. Get one of those long drives going.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking for space. It's Peoples. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total